Welcome to 1397. We are getting closer and closer. I cannot wait. Again, no marriages this year. So we have another break before we have more people having babies. But speaking of babies, we had so many kids that were born and lived as babies that now they're all becoming toddlers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 toddlers we're rolling for this year. So we're just starting up at the top. There are 6 numbers that if they roll them, they die. So starting with Isaiah Bell, he lives, and then Francis Carroll, he dies. Arthur Price, he lives. Justine Bloom, she lives. Bella Morgan, she lives. Maleficent Summer, she lives. Elijah Miller lives. And Beatrice Archer lives. Francis Carroll is the only one that dies. Wow. 7 children aging up in just a few years now. Okay, so speaking of children, we only have 2, Tolley Smith and Wyatt Bloom. And so Tolley is going to go first. There are only 3 numbers that he cannot roll, and he didn't. So he lives, and Wyatt Bloom, he lives. Great news about our kids. We only have 1 teenager this year, and that is Larkin Miller over in, I don't know where he is now, but he lives. And let's see how many years until he gets married. Oh, 3 years until Larkin gets married. Okay, now we're at the young adults, and we have Elijah Miller and Piper Dawson. So there are 4 numbers that they cannot roll. So Elijah is first, and he lives, and Piper is next, and she lives. Fantastic. Now we have the adults, and there's something that has just come into play right now. We just switched up the way we were doing the roles for marriage and babies for our side households. And so this means that up to now, Gold Bloom has been having as many children as she could. Like from the time she got married, every time she gave birth, 3 days later, she would get pregnant again and have another baby. And 3 days later, again and again. You see how that went. So it ended up being a baby about every 1.5 years. So 2 babies every 3 years is about the way it goes. And so that lasts until she becomes an adult, and then she doesn't have any more children. So she's pregnant right now, and this is going to be her last child, because when she has the baby, it's going to be this year when she's aging up. So she's not going to be able to wait the 3 days and then get pregnant again. So Gold is pregnant with her last baby right now, and we're going to see if she lives or not this year. But first, we're starting with Milo Bell. Now, Milo is becoming an adult, but his wife is not yet an adult, so they can keep having children. It is when the wife becomes an adult, they stop having children. So here we go. Rolling for Milo. He needs to be over an 8. I didn't say that at the beginning, but he lives. And now we have Wallace Smith, who dies. They were still going to have babies for 2 more years because his wife is not an adult yet. And now Gold Bloom. Oh no. Gold also is going to die right when she has her last baby. Wow. And we don't have any older people this time. So Wallace and Gold both are going to die. That is awful. Okay, welcome to 1397 and the actual playing of the 1397. We just went over and tried for a baby with Sybil, and we have nothing but good news this year. We have 5 birthdays. They're all great news. We're going to start out over here with Milo Bell. Our old guy Milo is becoming an adult, and we're going to see about maybe putting a little bit of gray in his hair. Okay, he's still really sad because the last time we were here, we killed his baby. Okay, so number 1, I gave him a beard, but also I'm looking at this, okay, and this, it normally looks like this, and that is like a very stark, weird, it almost looks like he has foil in his hair getting ready to color it, but I have a slider, and if I slide it, this is what his hair normally looks like, this, but if I slide it just a little bit, we get like a lightening of his hair in places, and I think that looks nice. Or it looks like his hair is getting lighter is what it looks like. So we are leaving him right here. Oh my gosh, look at this. It has a little thing for his additional traits. I forgot that you can give him additional traits. And so anyway, So here is what Milo looks like now. And wait, I didn't even age him up yet. Sorry. And he is an adult. So here he is. I did give him a few more like wrinkles around his eyes. And so we're going to start playing around with that stuff a little bit more, like how we can make them look a little bit older. But here's Milo Bell. He doesn't look at all like Milo to me with the beard. The beard makes a huge difference. And while we're here, I should have done it while I was in Create a Sim because I've got to go back to Isaiah and get Isaiah to become a toddler. So I didn't realize that we were already in there. I wasn't paying attention to where we were. So here we go. Back to Create a Sim with this family. All right. Isaiah, toddler Isaiah. Wow. They're just so big. And he is wild. Great. I'm glad I'm not over here to actually chase him around when he takes his clothes off and takes off running. But this is different from his brother, so we'll go with this. Here is Isaiah Bell. So cute. So next we're going over to the Miller's house, and Larkin Miller and Elijah Miller both have birthdays. Elijah doesn't live at home anymore because, of course, he got married and moved out, but he's becoming a young adult today, and so we don't really have to do anything for him anyway. So we actually have to go to Glimmerbrook over here, and Larkin, I think, lives here. Yes, here's Larkin, finally becoming a teenager like everyone else in his house or in his family. So Isaac, Hugh, and Larkin will all be getting married here in this country. And we have one family that somebody made specifically to move into this place. And so they're going to be, Hugh is getting married to one of them. And then For Isaac and Larkin, I haven't really decided yet. Okay, a neat kleptomaniac. That is absolutely fine. We're just going to pick money for him. Maybe he wants money. Okay, wow, that hair is amazing. So let me go into Create a Sim and check him out. Okay, here is Larkin Miller. I love his freckles. I think he's super cute. I also didn't realize how close we were to winter. Oh my goodness, I also just saw this. So somebody made this house. I've not even looked around this house, but look out here in the thing. Somebody took the wooden horse and made it like gigantic. I have no idea. Maybe to look like they had a horse in the barn out here. That is so funny to me. Anyway, why are y'all standing outside being cold, everybody? Okay, well, this is their little house that they live in here. And so we have 2 boys here getting married, and we have 1 boy here getting married. And he is going to be marrying this Targaryen girl named Vicinia. So I actually I'm not going to age her up yet. We'll age her up when they're getting married, which is in the year 1400 is when they're getting married. So maybe I added these people that somebody had made, or I saw them out somewhere, and maybe Dominique can marry one of these guys, and then I'll find a girl, maybe this girl. Who is she? Anya. Maybe Anya Volkov. Oh my gosh, she's a werewolf, but that's okay. She's also evil and a kleptomaniac. So maybe she can marry our klepto boy over here, Larkin, and we'll see what they can get up to. Maybe terrorizing somewhere. Anybody have any ideas about that? I think that would be fun. Okay. The last person that we have to age up is Tolley Smith. And here he is at home. And now they're going to have 3 children at their house. I mean, they're still having children at least for a few more years. She's not pregnant right now. She's getting pregnant tomorrow. But we will see how many more children they have. But they've not had good luck keeping their children alive so far. Here he is, totally aged up. Oh my gosh, he's a glutton. So funny. Okay, let's take his little blonde-headed self into Create a Sim and see what we have. Okay, here is Tolley Smith, the only blonde-headed Smith kid. Okay, we're back home with our sad little family. Y'all all need to come home. They're not at somebody else's house, but they're far enough away that it wouldn't let me click on them to start playing them. Anyway, I need to see when tomorrow is harvest day. Nope, not tomorrow, but the end of this year is harvest. That's what I couldn't figure out, when fall was ending. It's almost winter. It feels like I don't know. It feels like it just happened and it feels like it's been a while all at the same time. I don't understand why our garbage is all piling up and we can suddenly look for compostables. I didn't do anything or change the trash can in any way, but now that's what's happening and I don't understand it. But our trash cans are like filling up and not, this one is empty, isn't it? What happens if I say empty trash? Bond with flies. Try to clear roaches and try to clear flies. Y'all, one of us is going to be killed by flies. All right, I'm sending Kellen out here to just empty the trash. I don't see any flies or roaches, but I know that's how you get killed by flies. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared of that thing now. Okay, baby girl, I do need you. I'm just going to drag these trash piles over here. And that one's getting filled up. I don't know how to do that. Sort out compostables. I guess we can do that. Well, anyway, it is 9:30 in the morning and most of our chickens are still asleep. Y'all better wake up. Whoa, look at the birds still taking care of our stuff. What do the birds do? Oh, they keep the bugs away. That's right. That's why we never have to do bugs. Girl, no, you do not have to do anything with your little brother. He is absolutely fine. Hey, sweet man, why are you wearing that? Because I'm pretty sure I gave you clothes for sleeping. Let's go to your dresser and see. I gave you, that was your second sleep outfit. I'm so sorry. I did not know that you had multiples. Okay. Won't you play with some dolls, please? While everybody else in your sad family is just sad. All Souls Day is tomorrow. We're going to the cemetery. I don't know why I got all excited about it like that, but we are. All right, Kellen, I want to see about throwing away this stuff and what happens. Come over here. All right. He can't even walk with his head up. Oh, I see the flies. Please don't kill him. Okay, where are you going with it? Okay. What does this say on him? Go to garbage dump? What in the world? Is he like leaving the property? I've never seen this. Y'all have been playing this family for 100 years. He is leaving the property. Okay. He's at the dump. I have never heard of that in my life. I'm going to get him to try to clear the flies. I don't want anything bad to happen. Alice is absolutely killing me wearing these workout clothes all the time. But oh well, I'm going to get her out here doing some coops cleaning while little boy is in here just doing the most with grandma. What does bubbles mean? He's like, hey, can I have some bubble? Oh my gosh, he wants to take a bubble bath. Oh, sweet girl. Came in here and started crying in the bed. She's like, my dad died. My sister has died. Well, all of my siblings have died. She's just not doing very well. Okay, Kellen, did it work? Did it work? Hold on. He swatted from clearing or bonding with flies. Maybe he should be careful. I know, but okay, try to clear the roaches. Please don't die. I didn't know there were even bugs out here. We've lived here forever and there's never been bugs. I don't know what's happening. I don't even see any roaches. Okay, anyway. I've got to... Oh, Ingrid Carroll has gone into labor. Her sweet son is dying tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I'm going to the trouble to tell him to do all this. He's not going to do it while I'm gone. Anyway, let's go have our first baby of 1397. Okay, they have had a girl named Ingrid and a boy named Francis. And so we are just on the alphabet. And we are on the P's in the alphabet. Speaking of a girl named Ingrid, look at her being adorable. Okay, Mom, where are you? Up here wearing those glasses again all the time. Come over and have a baby, little girl. And then we'll see about a P name. It's a boy. Okay, great. I'm going to go look at our suggested names. We already used Philip. That was the most recent one that we used. And the next one on the list is Peter. So we're going to go with Peter Carroll. Nice, good name from the Bible. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, he wants to be cheerful. He's like, forget family oriented. I would like to be cheerful, please. Okay, I need you to go ahead and... Whoa, I know he got a new personality. Yay for him. But I need you to feed this baby, please. Okay. All right, let me get out our roller here. First, we're rolling for Mom. Great. And then we want an odd number. Yay! I don't know why my dice is off-centered. That's very weird. But oh well, I'm keeping it because it was a 1, which is usually a horrible number for mom, but that means the baby lives. So far, they have not lost any babies. I'm very happy about it. All right, I need you to now age up this sweet boy. Okay, Peter aged up, and he is cautious. Oh, he has blonde hair, like mom. Great. Let's go look in Create a Sim. Oh, but he still has those beautiful green eyes and the dark skin. He's so cute. Okay, here he is, looking just like his brother, except with blonde hair. Peter Carroll. I wonder if their name's spelled like Lewis Carroll, like the guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland. But I don't know. Oh no, I was putting Peter's information in and I realized that his brother Francis is the one that has to die tomorrow. And I'm real sad about it now. He's so cute. I just saw him over at the house looking adorable. He's the only toddler this whole entire year that died. And I'm real sad about it. I do not see any stuff that needs to be weeded or anything at our house out here. Let's check the over here. Nope, I don't see anything. So I'm going to send Kellen. He's feeling great. I'm going to send him out here. Oh my gosh, he's still feeling sad. Let's try one more sad sculpture. I feel like he's done 3 of them and they've all been bad. So I don't know how to make it any better than this. As far as Alice, I mean, she's just given up wearing her clothes. She's like, I'm done doing that. I'm done wearing the clothes you wanted me to wear. Okay, Alice, let's see about this. Throw that away. And I'll get Alice to do another round of feeding. I mean, she's standing out here, so we might as well have her do them. Ida is doing okay. She's just really sad. And Harris is doing absolutely fantastic. What if we have the 2 of them play dolls together? Can you play dolls with your brother, Ida, please? Thank you. All right, here's Kellen making his sad sculpture out here. He just finished making his bunny sculpture. Oh, no. He did, and it's poor quality. Why is he so bad at this? I do not understand. I've got the ladies out here not hatching the eggs, but collecting the eggs. Okay, I think he actually made something. There we go. Look at that sad sculpture. A melancholy piece of wood, $15 value. Let me put it right here. Wow, it's like a sad scroll or something. Can you let me look at it, wall, and get out of my face? Oh my gosh, it is like a sad scroll thing. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. All right, I do want the walls up. I just want to be able to look at it. That's awesome. Kellen, you did it. You made a sad sculpture finally. I'm sad about what you did to that bunny, so I'm going to need you to make another bunny for me, okay? I know your social needs to be up. You can hang out with your family in just a second. All right, they have taken care of the chickens. This has just been a horrible day for everybody. Buddy, what are you doing? No, you're not going out here to talk to Uncle Kellen. You need to come get some food. Come on. He can come get something to eat in here. And then, to be perfect time for him to take a nap, we can move this in here because it's going to be a long time before we have babies in this house again. Wow. She's very sad, but her widow is about to pass. In 8 minutes, it's going away. So it seems like we're getting over the sadness and by getting stung by bees, if you're Ida. Okay, I cannot wait to harvest all this stuff. It looks so good out here. Now that we're going to be doing dowries and stuff, I've got to pay way more attention. Why is he bored from being in the indoors when he likes the outdoorsy lifestyle? Kellen Miller, what is the matter with you? He dislikes handiness? You do not. You do not. The answer to that is no, sir. There, you made a good bunny sculpture. I see it. Look at that bunny being cute. Wait, why is there 2 of them? Because you made a pile of mess and you made that. All right, the pile of mess gets sold for $10. You can just scrap wood, use that for scrap wood. Okay. I feel like there's something we're forgetting this year, but we've done everything. We've done all the birthdays, and I don't mean this year. I just mean today. Okay, why don't you come out here and play with your mom, both Idas. How about you bring Big Ida and Little Ida out here to play with you? Baby boy is sad from what? Because he's a picky eater. Listen here. He did not want to eat that egg and, what is it? Cheese and bread? How do you not like cheese and bread, little boy? You're going to eat that when you wake up because you're going to be real hungry. All right. Alice is not, wait, what? Oh, Brown Rooster. It would not let me control Brown Rooster. So Brown Rooster is just going to die. I couldn't do anything about it. So, and I just got another one saying that we had another rooster that was old, but I can't. It won't let me control that one either. So I guess Graham will be coming back again to kill another one of our roosters because I can't control that rooster either. But anyway, our people out here are having a good time, all playing horseshoes together. I really just wanted to get their fun and social up. And then they're going to come inside and go to the bathroom and go to bed. Ida is doing great, but it is almost time for bed. It's just 8:30. I don't know why I'm insisting that all of these people go to sleep or whatever. Okay, he can come eat and go to the bathroom over here in his little area. And then he's got enough time to make a dragon sculpture before he goes to sleep. Ida and Alice are in here canning together. Ida is teaching Alice how to do it. Both of the widows just in the house, they've lost both of their husbands. Oh, wow. Julianne is in labor. So let's go. Okay, this is their second baby. Their first one was named Arthur. And so if it is a girl, it will be Julianne. And if it is a boy, where is the baby bed? Oh, down here. It will be, it'll be the next letter in the alphabet. So let's see. Here we go. Having a baby. Oh, wow, that was fast. It's a boy. Okay, great. So the next letter in the alphabet is R. So let's go see what we have for R. Somebody suggested Raymond and Roman, which is like almost the same, but like backwards. I'm going to do Roman. I like Roman better. So do it. Okay. So I think we're going to go Raymond and Roman. That is hilarious that they're twins. Those are the only two R names for boys that we have over here. And we just got them both. I thought, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, no, there is one more I see down at the bottom. Royce. Somebody suggested Royce. Okay, but let's do some rolling. I've also got to get some lights for this house because all this whole situation is unacceptable. I cannot see what is happening with these people in this house. All right, here's our roller. First, we're rolling for Mom, and since it's twins, we have to roll 2 times. So she lived... and she lived. And now we need to roll for Roman. Odd, odd, odd. No. And now Raymond. No. Y'all, this dang Price family. Okay, Arthur, get off the thing. I was so excited that they were going to have 3 boys named Price, where the name could continue. And they lost them both. We have such bad luck with twins all the time. Okay, I got to get them some lights in this house. This is unacceptable. Okay, there we go. We've made at least that better. Now, Dad is upstairs trying to talk to Raymond, and he's got to die. Oh my gosh. I know, he's real sad about it. Mom's real sad about it. I need you to put this baby down so he can die as well. Roman and Raymond. Oh my gosh. I was so excited and thought it was really funny about these babies' names. And now they're gone. Baby Arthur, look how sad he looks with his little lip poked out. Oh my goodness. Let me see. He's not aging up. He is aging up in the morning. I might just stay here tonight and age him up in the morning. Because his birthday, he's got one of the only birthdays tomorrow. There's only one where good news happens. Then we have to go kill another baby. But anyway, I think I'll just stay here tonight. And we'll jump back in the morning when we age up this sweet baby. But he's sad right now. Okay, I also forgot that it was All Souls Day. So, we have Francis Carroll and Wallace Smith both have to die. Francis Carroll is a little baby becoming a toddler. So, we'll actually save him and do him at the end of the day. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do my best to get as many of our family members as possible to join our clubs because the clubs should be open. And we're going to kick out the people that don't live in our country, the country that we're in right now. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And then we'll be over at the cemetery and we'll try to do a giant gathering over at the cemetery. But first, we have to go into Create a Sim. Oh my goodness, he's stretching. Look at that. And then what? He's looking at that dirty diaper on the floor, I guess. Anyway, there is a dirty diaper right here on the floor. Gross. So anyway, we're going to go over and age him up quickly before anything else happens. Just the most beautiful eyes. Here we go. Arthur Price is a toddler, and he's a charmer. So cute. This is adorable. I'm going with this. Look at his fat cheeks. Oh my gosh. I didn't even change his hair, but he is super cute. Whose hair is this? This must be the dark hair that his mom was supposed to have, and that hairstyle, I guess, makes it just look lighter. Oh, he is so cute with his little fat cheeks. Okay. We are heading over. Piper Dawson does not have to age up because she's already a young adult. Wallace Smith can die at the thing while we're there, right? At the cemetery. So I think we're good to go. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to try to get everybody in our family that lives in England, starting with these guys, in our club and over at the house. Okay, I spent an extremely long period of time getting everybody in the 2 clubs. Alice is the last person that needs to join a club, and we only have 2. We have Miller men and Miller women. I went to MC Command Center and I made our clubs big enough to hold 50 people. So these are all of the women, and they are all in the clubs. I went through my whole list. I got all the kids that were old enough to join, and everybody is in the club. So it is still 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's cold. So the other thing is, when we have our party or our meeting or whatever, nobody is going to be wearing the right clothes, because I only ever redo their regular clothes, not their hot weather or cold weather. So except at the main family, I think I do their hot and cold a lot of times. So there's probably going to be some weird outfits. However, we are going to be going over. Ida is the leader of the Miller women, but Kellen is not the leader of the Miller men. It's Quentin, who is technically our oldest male from the main household. So, the other thing, I kicked out anybody who does not live in what we're considering to be England. So I counted them up, 48 people total. And so between the 2 clubs, we should still have plenty of space. These are all the men who are in the club. And so we still should have plenty of space for more people to join us. So right now, we are going to start. We're going to go over. I think I've got to go to we're going to travel. I think I've got to go to the cemetery and maybe I will have Sister Terry join both clubs. Maybe that's not how I want to do it. Anyway, I'll be back when we get the gathering going. It probably will crash my whole computer having that many people invited to one lot, but that's okay. Okay, so I had Sister Terry join both clubs, and we're going to start a club gathering for both clubs and see how it goes. I'm not going to be able to control any of them. I just want to see what they do today, and we'll just spend a few hours here and see how it goes. I'm going to have Sister Terry come over and light this fire, and then we will start the gatherings. So this one says active gathering for the women. And then, oh my gosh, what is Sister Terry scared of? The dark. Oh my gosh. And then for the Miller men, we'll start the gathering. And I want to see what the women, it still says the women are gathering. So I'm going to kind of position myself right here, and we're going to see, oh my gosh, look at Lindsay Goodwin. She's so sad. And this is, I think it's, Sibylla Smith. She's pregnant. Some of these people live here already. These people do, but here comes, Lavinia Goodwin is coming in. One of the kids just got here, Noelle Smith. So it looks like, let's see, join gathering and active gathering. So both of the gatherings are happening. We're just waiting for more people to show up. There is Bella Morgan, married to Grayson. Oh, there's Flora. Nice. I like it when they all show up this way and I'm just sitting here. Okay, somebody likes fitness. Look at Gold. She showed up and started stretching. She's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. So many of them are pregnant. Oh, there's Ingrid. No, Sybil. Gosh, Ingrid and Sybil, I get messed up all the time. There's Alice. I like that they all spawn in right here where I can look at them. That is not nearly 46 people. Really? Okay, hold on. Let me get a group picture of them all out here because you know they all started dancing immediately. Ursa is fire dancing. Oh, Alice. Look at Alice. Dang, girl. Alice is killing it over here. She's like, this is the only thing that makes me happy after Sebastian died. It's fire dancing. Wow, she is doing it. She did a whole thing. Okay, why are there so many more women than men? I feel like... Okay, the Miller men aren't gathering, so now I'm telling them to come on. Oh gosh, Lavinia set herself on fire. Sister Terry set herself on fire. Thankfully, Sibylla, the giant pregnant lady, is not actually trying to get in here. Why are the men not coming? Maybe the problem is that I have it set where only a certain number of people can come. The men are getting... Oh gosh, Lavinia, the teen, just set herself on fire. Girl, come on. All these pregnant bellies. It feels like everybody's in the yellow family that showed up today. We have a lot of yellow people. And they're all wearing their correct clothes, so that makes me happy. I'm not happy about the guys not showing up. It's still... Okay, start the gathering. Club members have been notified and are on their way. Maybe there is a rule about how many people you can have on one lot, even if I have all of these people in my club. Because the Miller women are still meeting. Maybe we're just doing Ladies' Day at the cemetery today. I feel like Alice needed this, but Ida's not here. And Ida's like the head of the women's club. So I really do think that there is an amount of people that can be on a lot. And I need to edit that for next time. So at least now I know. And we can do Miller men and Miller women hangouts at our house now. Now that we at least know this guy lives here, Lewis Chaucer. He's going to be getting married to Winifred Miller. And then this is Matthias Small, and he's going to be getting married to Zuria Hammond. Uh-oh, Alice tried to dance again and set herself on fire this time. Anyway, this has been fantastic. So much better than I expected, or like... I just didn't know how it was going to go. All right, Ursa, let's see you do it. Oh, gosh. Set herself on fire. Look at Gold and Sibylla just sitting here talking to each other with their pregnant bellies. I love it. I kind of do wish I could control Alice because I could send her over here to Sebastian. But that's okay. I still like how it went, even though it didn't go the way I wanted it to. All right, so I think we're going to go do our birthdays. We have a birthday today. Nope, we just have to kill 2 people today. So we're going to go. Oh, my gosh. Speaking of Sibylla, who was just sitting here talking to Gold, her husband's dying today. She needs to go to the bathroom. There are bathrooms in here, girl. You can use this bathroom, but... Okay, that is going to do it for our little gathering. I still think that it went really well. Let me end the gathering. The Miller men never even started. I want to see if they'll show up if the women start leaving. Wow, they left real fast. Okay, will the men show up? Oh, here they come. That's Tolley, right? Yeah, Tolley Smith. And this is Horace Goodwin. That's Owen Smith. There's Arthur Price. Oh, and Christopher Archer. And that is Adam Hammond. They are coming. So it really is the number of people that can be on a lot. Okay. So I'll have to go into MC Command Center and see if I can change that and make it a higher number. But good. Now we get to have the guys here hanging out. There's Nicholas. Oh, Bruce Goodwin is over here. Oh, there's Grayson Morgan. I was kind of hoping Wallace would come so I could kill him here. I mean, I know that sounds awful, but there's Liam. Nicholas is not moving. There's William Goodwin. Oh, gosh. Who's out here? I think that's Kai. Is that Kai Miller? Hold on. It is Kai Miller, and he's dancing like crazy. Oh, Owen Smith caught himself on fire. Who's about to be famous? Okay, I don't know who that is, but Nice. Maybe they decided that the men and women didn't need to be together to be sad here at the thing. Who is this? Oh, Marcus Klein. He's one of the people that lives here, and he's wandering around doing the tombstone remembrances, and nobody else is. This is Francis Carroll. He's married to Ingrid. I have to go kill his baby today, which I don't want to do either. Well, Wallace Smith is not here. They're all poisoning themselves with the smoke. I think we'll call Wallace and invite him over here, but not really call him. But we might be all full, like we can't get anybody else on this lot. So, okay, Wallace Smith did come over, but I noticed that somebody left before he came here. So, Wallace, where are you going, buddy? Okay, I am going to save right now because I'm a little concerned that if I kill him right here, it's not going to do it correctly. Like, I feel like we've killed people at our home lot before, and it's done it just right. But I'm a little concerned about what might happen. So we're going to say that he died from falling in the fire. Okay, here we go. And now everybody's coming. Grim is here. Oh my gosh, Bella Morgan has gone into labor, and here's her husband Grayson standing right here. Oh my gosh. Well, we have to let William die first, and then we'll go see Bella. And I said William, but it's Wallace. Wow, this large group of people crying is so loud. It is really loud. I know Bella's in labor. I'm sorry. It's taking Grim a really long time to take Wallace. Okay. Done. Oh, I got the death notification that Wallace Smith has died. Okay, so I'm going to move him over to the purple section of the cemetery. Oh, she has a cat named Puffball in her inventory. I don't think that's my cat. She has a random cat in her inventory. Okay, Wallace is going to go here. Who do we have here? Ruth? Yeah, and then Sebastian. I thought there was somebody else that needed to go here. Who do I not have? Oh, that's because Big Sebastian had to go out here. I knew we had 4. That's Sebastian over here. This is Little Sebastian. Okay, and then we have Wallace Smith. All right. Oh, I need to put his dates on here. I'll forget to do that, and then I'll be stuck having no idea. She needs to come strengthen his connection to the physical world while I look up his dates. Okay, we've got his things in there. I do need her to strengthen his connection. And then we're headed straight to Bella. And Grayson is not even home, but we will bring Grayson home as soon as we get over there. So do this, and then let's go to Bella. Okay, great. I know Bella's in labor. We're going now. Okay, they have had 1 child, and it was a girl named Bella, and she lived. So if they have a boy, it's Grayson. Here they are. Okay, if they have a boy, it's Grayson. If they have a girl, we are back at the whatever letter of the alphabet we're on, which is S. Okay, she's on the computer. We're going to bring Grayson here, and she's going to go right over here and have the baby. All right, let's go. Girl or boy? Let's find out. Wow, that was so fast. It's a boy, Grayson Morgan. Okay, just 1 baby boy. All right, let's get her to feed the baby, and we will do our rolls. Okay, so first we're rolling for Mom. She lives. And now we need an odd number for the baby boy. Yes, he lives. Wonderful. They just have really good luck, the 2 of them, with their babies. All right, let's see. You can't age up yet, but keep going and then you'll be able to age up. Dad, you can hang out with the baby girl for a second. Okay, now can you age up? Yes. All right, age him up. Let's see. Brown or blonde? Brown hair, like Mom. Girl, I'm sorry. Here. Go to the bathroom. You don't have to do anything but age him up and go to the bathroom. We'll handle him. Aw, he's sunny. He's got that same hair that clips when you're far away, but when you're really close, it doesn't clip. Anyway, I'm going to go take it off of him and give him some cute yellow clothes in Create-A-Sim. Oh, he's so pretty. I knew that they were going to have the cutest little babies. And he's so cute. There we go. All right, let's get him in his yellow clothes. It's easy with these infants. Just that and take off his little socks, and he is good to go. Oh, he's a magic user. Is she? She is. Wow. Okay. Here is Grayson Morgan looking adorable. Okay. Now we have to go over and do the sadness where Francis Carroll has to age up to a toddler and then die. He's so cute. I think that makes it so much worse because these infants are adorable. All right, we're going to go into MC Command Center. Wow, they already have 7 people who live in this house, but we're going to go here. You know what? I might send Flora over to live with Sibylla and help her with the kids now that Wallace has died, because that's Wallace's little sister. So I might do that. All right. Francis, now a toddler, and he's fussy. Okay, great. All right, here is Francis Carroll. All right, Francis has died. Oh, and Dad Francis is holding the brand new baby. I forgot his name. I think it's Peter, but oh my gosh. The little girl is so sad about her brother. Oh my gosh, that was a lot and that was loud. Okay, so we're going to have, I have to do his engrave it first. 1395 to 1397. All right. And then we're going to have Flora take it over, and then we'll move Flora into the house with Sibylla down here because it's just Sibylla and the 2 kids, and she's pregnant. Sibylla is pregnant right now. So first, we're going to go over here. So little Francis is going to go over here with the rest of the purple people who have died. Wow, that is just getting larger and larger. And now we're going to go manage worlds and move her out. Y'all, I totally forgot. Okay, look at this family. Look at them right here. Grayson and Bella. I totally forgot that they are supposed to be a blue family now because Bella married into the blue family, but I put this little baby in yellow. So when he ages up, he'll be wearing blue. But I think it's so funny that the yellows are on this side and the blues on this side, and then Julian's in the middle. Like, listen, y'all can't be fighting. Anyway, I think it's funny the way it looked. Anyway, I have Flora moved in over here. So now this house has a little bit more room to have more kids without causing issues. And that's it. I have one more person to try for a baby today to get pregnant, and then we'll be going back home. We haven't been there in forever, or at least it feels that way for me because it's literally taken me over an entire day of my real life just to get everybody moved into the clubs to try to do the gatherings. So that it's been a while since I've been back to this house. But right now we're going to go over and try for a baby one more time over here at Ursa's house, and then we'll go home. Okay, we are back home. It is almost 9 o'clock at night, but we're going to send everybody outside. We have 4 of our 5 people in this house can work on chickens. So we are going to get everybody out here doing everything they can do to work on these chickens and make sure that they all get fed and everything else that they need for tonight. And it doesn't look like we have any. Oh, we do have some eggs to collect. I was going to say it doesn't look like we have any dirty coops, but that's not true either. We have some coops that need to be cleaned. So we're just all out here. I love it that all the way over here, Alice gets stung and standing right here next to the bees. Oh, never mind. She just got stung too. And he's about to get stung. I bet she's about to get stung. Gold has gone into labor, y'all. She has to die tomorrow. So I think what we'll do is we'll get our little chores done over here. Let me have them go through and do these really quickly. Get all these chores done. And I think we'll go spend the night at the Bloom house because Justine Bloom becomes a toddler tomorrow. Wyatt Bloom becomes a child, and then Gold has to die. So we'll go over and let them have the baby and then just spend the night. So I think everybody's done everything that was on their list except our baby girl, who is doing one last feeding of our chickens. Okay, great. So here we go over to the Bloom house. Okay, they have had a lot of kids, and they are on whatever letter of the alphabet we're on, which is the S's. So wherever she is, she needs to get in here to have this baby. Girl, oh, she's not going to make it. Okay, she's going to have this one outside. Well, at the top of the stairs. Great. It's a boy. Okay, we're in the S's. Let's go and look at suggested S names. Oh, we have Simon Bloom. I love it. Oh, I was kind of hoping she would have twins for her last pregnancy before she dies. Okay, so I need you to go ahead and feed this baby. You can feed. Stop freaking out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I cannot get it where it is doing right. That's as close as I can get. So that's fine. Let's get our roller out. I might not want to spend the night in this house. They have a lot of babies. Okay, so she did not die. And he did not die. Wow. Yay. Okay, let's see. Can you age him up? Yes, you can. Okay. Let's go, Simon. He's like, I can't get by. I know we're aging this baby up outside this house like this. He's cautious. Also, he has brown hair. We have one blonde-headed kid, and it is Wyatt, who's aging up tomorrow. Okay, great. Let me go over here and move this bassinet out of the way. Let me have it, please. Thank you. We're just going to put it in the inventory because this house is not going to be having any more children for a while. So we have 2 bassinets in our inventory right now. And maybe we should, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to sleep or get them to sleep in this house, but we'll have to figure it out. Anyway, we can get Mom to carry the baby in here. Okay, great. Now at least everyone is inside the house and nobody's out on the stairwell. Okay, great. So now let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, we don't have too many people. We're good to go. Okay, here is Simon Bloom, the newest and last baby at the Bloom house. Okay, well, I am going to try to get these people to sleep. It is past midnight. Hopefully nobody will go into labor over the night. And we will check back in the morning where we have 2 birthdays and a death. It's horrible, and that's what we'll do. So I will see you in the morning. Okay, we made it to 6 o'clock in the morning, and then Dawn has gone into labor. So we're going to go over to Dawn's house because there's no way I can do 2 birthdays and a death at this house before I have to go do Dawn. So we're going to go over to Dawn's house, let her have the baby, and then we'll come back over here and do our birthdays and our death. But one of those kids, I think it's Wyatt, he just stayed up all night playing dolls upstairs. I was like, please go to sleep. And he just did not want to. So let's see. The Summers are right here. Okay, great. Okay, Dawn's coming down to have a baby. They have 3 kids already who are still alive. And we are definitely on whatever letter of the alphabet that we are on. Wow. Oh, it's a boy. Great. So they've only had 1 boy so far, and that was Isaac, and he did not live. So we are on the T's. So let's see what T names you guys gave me. I think I used Troy last time, which is the only T name over here. Let's look at your other list. People have been giving me multiple names recently. Here we go. We have Torsten. Torsten. Torsten, that someone said. So there we go. We have another boy over here, only our second in this house. So she can start feeding while yes, Dawn has been feeling cheerful lately. Well, that's only because your babies have lived. What happens when this one doesn't? I mean, of course this baby's going to live. This is for Dawn, and now we need odd. No, I did it, didn't I? I jinxed the baby. Baby Torsten is going to die. I'm so sorry. You can go over here and, okay, talk about the cold temperature with your husband. Although you could just wear more clothes, and then you wouldn't be cold. Okay. I'm sorry. I do feel like that was my fault. Torsten is gone. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're back over here. My plan is I'm going to age up Wyatt like this, like we usually do because he's becoming a child. And then when I go into cast to get his picture and get him dressed, that's when we'll age up baby Justine. And then when we come back, oh my gosh, he's erratic. And then when we come back, Gold will die. Oh, he's pretty cute. I love his green eyes. Okay, let's go over here and we will age up his sister at the same time. Okay, here she is. Oh, she's the one that came with the eyelashes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm keeping those. Okay, and now here she is as a toddler. Oh my gosh, she's got that short hair. It's so cute. She's wild. Of course she is. Okay, let me get them both fixed up and I'll show you their pictures. Okay, here is Justine. I'm telling you, this Bloom family did what they could to increase the number of yellow kids that we're going to have because they have 4 kids now who hopefully will age up and have children of their own. All right, let me get Wyatt's clothes changed. And here is Wyatt Bloom. I'm ready to see these kids age up to teenagers because I think they're going to be beautiful. I mean, I already knew that looking at their parents, but I can't wait. Okay, now Gold has to die. We'll just say there was some kind of complications from the pregnancy, like maybe she got an infection or something. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, here we go. Sadness. All of these babies trying to come in. Where's Liam? Liam is coming to pick up the baby. I guess he'll realize his wife's dead when he comes to pick up the baby. Here we go. Now he realizes it. Oh my gosh. He's super sad over here, but that has not stopped him from eating the cake. I forgot his name. Hold on. Philip. Yeah. Meanwhile, the boy that stayed up all night is asleep and doesn't even know what's happening. Oh my gosh. Liam, I need you to strengthen her connection. She was born in 1367 and died in 1397. And now Liam is taking her over to the cemetery. Also, we only have Bruce and Porter. They're the only two good ones that are left alive. That Goodwin family all grew up to be adults. None of them died as kids, but now none of them have lived past 30 except for Bruce. Okay, we got her all dropped off over there, and now we have one more birthday today, but before we do the birthday, we're going to try for a baby. So I will meet you guys at the Morgan's house to age up little Bella. She gets to become a toddler today. Oh gosh, I was trying to have them try for a baby, and Sibylla Smith has gone into labor. So Wallace just died, and now Sibylla is in labor. So we're going to let them try for a baby. Grandpa Nicholas is in here playing with the granddaughter. I know Sibylla is in labor. I'm so sorry. We'll be there in just a second. So that's where we're going next, is to have a baby. Okay, Sibylla has not had a girl. She has only ever had these two boys. So maybe this one will be a girl. Where is our... Here we go. Come in here and have your baby. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, harvest day is tomorrow. Great. Okay, come on. Oh, my gosh, that baby boy is in there crying in the kitchen because he's so sad about his dad. Oh, my gosh. It is another boy. Wow. Okay, let me go to the suggested names. So we're in the U's, and other than Ulrich, someone has suggested Uriah. And so we're going to go with Uriah Smith. I cannot believe she had 3 boys, and that's it. Only 3 boys. Wow. Okay. So we need her to start feeding while I go look at the rolls. Here comes Aunt Flora in. Okay, first is for Mom. Great. And now we need Odd. No, she lost her last baby after her husband died. I feel like that is just awful. So awful. Anyway, okay, so the babies are already sad and crying and all kinds of stuff. So I need you to just scrap this woodwork, and while you walk away to do that, we will have Uriah die. Aww. Well, we've got these 2 Smith boys still here. Daniel is so sad about his dad and now about his baby brother. And so is Wallace, just sitting on the floor being super sad about life in general. Okay. We, though, still have a good news birthday at the Morgan house. So we are headed over to the Morgan house to age up baby Bella. So let's go do that. Here goes our little Bella up to a toddler. Oh, wow. That hair is something. She is also wild. Okay, here she is with her little blue dress on. I remembered she was supposed to be blue, and I'm also going to change the color of her brother's so that he also can be blue. Oh, he doesn't have one. He'll have to do this. Okay, here is also Grayson, but we're here for big girl Bella. And we can at least go back to our house for most of this day. We will have to come out again to try for a baby, but at least we can be at our house for most of the day. It's only 10:40 in the morning, so that's great because I feel like we were at home for like an hour and a half yesterday before somebody went into labor and then we left. So, but on those days, those like holidays at the cemetery, I feel like it's expected that we're not going to be at home very much just because there was a lot of stuff to get ready and get done yesterday at the events. And we did get to see Alice having a really good time playing in the fire. So that was nice too. But anyway, we are headed back home to take care of our animals, check our crops, because tomorrow is harvest day. And we get to finish out the year by harvesting all of our fall. And we kick off 1398 with winter and all the winter crops. So that's going to be cool as well. Oh, I was just about to say we got everything done with the chickens and they are looking good. But this is a hot mess. And as soon as I was about to say it, I got a pop-up that Lady Annabelle is in labor. So we are headed over to Elijah Miller's house to have the baby. Okay, last time she didn't make it all the way because of this. So they gave her an extra bed. So I'm just going to stick this bed right here. And in case she ever has twins, not that I think she's going to, but in case she does. Her husband's dad was a twin, so we'll see what happens. But they have already had a boy and a girl. So we've already had Annabelle and we have Elijah still alive. And so next is just the next letter in the alphabet, which is a V, which is always hard. Oh, it's a girl. Okay, so I have gotten a lot more girl names than boy names. So someone suggested Verona, but there's also Vivian and Viviana. So we have quite a few. I'm going to look. Vivian was first as far as people giving names goes because it's closer to the top of my list, which is how I know. And I didn't spell Vivian correctly. Okay, so Vivian Miller. What did I just say? Y'all, I can't do Vivian and Viviana. That is just entirely too close. But I can do Vivian and Violet, because that's another name that somebody has suggested. I had no idea that they were twins. I promise I did not. That is so funny that I said, I'm going to leave this bed here just in case. Okay, so we're going to let her, oh gosh, Elijah wants to start being family oriented. Okay, great. We're going to let her start feeding the babies. And then we will do our roles, feed, breastfeed. Y'all, we've never had a set of twins that have both lived. Wouldn't it be fantastic if they both lived? It's been a really long time since that's happened. Really jacked our screen up. Okay, first for mom and the first baby. She lives. The second baby, she lives. Okay, now we're rolling for Vivian first. We need odd. No! Please do not let both twins die. This is for Violet. She dies. Y'all, this is ridiculous. The number of twins where we have lost both twins. It's just absolute nonsense. It makes me so mad when that happens. Like I don't even understand. Girl, go cry it out. Look, Elijah's in here crying over the cradle. I know. I'm sorry, Elijah. I hate it. So dumb. It's not like these are my own rules that I'm following and I'm getting real mad at my own self. Anyway, I'm going back home. All right, we're home after that nonsense. And I sat down and actually had a thought and looked through some stuff. And here's what I'm going to do. I made a note at the front of my notebook so that I will consistently from now on have Forgotten Hollow listed as Romania. So that's what it's going to be, Romania. Glimmerbrook is going to be Ireland because it's magical and there may be fae creatures who live there. So anyway, that's what we're doing. And Mount Komorebi will be Japan. So I have finally decided. Now, does that mean that we can only create people or have people that quote unquote look Irish or Japanese or Romanian? No, I do not care what the Sims look like. Can't you tell by some of the people I have created so far? I just like for them not to be the same, meaning I don't want somebody who has red hair to marry a redhead. Now, I know I did that with Quentin and Elvira, but if you go back and look through all the rest of the couples, I don't think that I've done that, having somebody with the same color hair marry somebody else with the same color hair. And also, I would like for the skin tones to be different. As you can see, we're trying to breed some issues out with the Jones family, and that includes like a very large nose, which is kind of more funny to me than anything else. Like I let the person who created those characters. I could have said, I'm not adding those into my game because you purposefully made them look weird, but that's fine with me. Like, we are playing this family for hundreds of years, and I could care less. Like, it just makes it more fun if I have to get somebody to create a family of small nose people so that I can breed them with the family of large nose people. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Now, do I want everybody in my house or in my families to have like cartoonish ears or giant eyes or whatever? No. But that also doesn't mean that I want everybody that lives in certain countries to have certain characteristics of people from those countries. Absolutely not. I would rather have the countries divided up so that in my brain I can keep up with where people live, and it fits better in my brain if I have it be real places that I know instead of sim places. So that is why we're doing that. However, feel free to make people who look any kind of way to live in any kind of country or anything like that. So I know that was asking earlier for people to live in the Japanese country of Mount Komorebi. I would like to try to do the naming there following those countries, but Richard McOtter has died. That is Solomon's father-in-law. Nope. Solomon's uncle, who took him in Scotland. Why is he going out here? To watch nature. Okay. He built this treehouse when he was a little boy, and Kellen absolutely loves it. Just out here examining the treehouse. Anyway, all of that to say, it doesn't, like, I'm not trying to worry about those kinds of things. I would much rather, this game is just supposed to be about fun. And so I just want to have fun and use my spreadsheet because I'm a nerd like that, and that's it. So let me get out here and get these weeds done. I feel like any moment somebody is going to announce that they are now in labor, and I'm going to have to run over there. But I've been trying to only have 2 people try for a baby at a time to like minimize the number of births that I have every day, but that does not always work somehow. I don't know why, but anyway, that's it. That's enough rambling. Let's play at our house for a little while. See how our little baby Harris is doing. He's actually doing great. And he needs some potty help since his mom's standing right there talking to him. How about you help him go potty? He's like, Mom, take me to the potty, please. Yay. I love it that her winter wear has that little green hat on her. It's so cute. Oh, wow. He was very close to level 2. He got it so fast. Ida is killing it out here, taking over her dad's job. We've got, who else is out here with her? Grandma? No, Grandma is not trying to work. She's trying to come over here and chat. Grandma? I really don't know how she's surviving without Sebastian because she was obsessed with Sebastian. Look at all of our plants out here ready to harvest tomorrow. I love looking at the plants with the crops on them. They're so cute. Okay, we had a great day. We got the whole thing done around the farm. We're going over to do our last try for a baby, and then we'll be back home to sleep for the rest of the night. I can't wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow is only 3 birthdays. They're all toddlers, and they're all living. So we're just aging up 3 different toddlers tomorrow in 3 different houses, and everybody gets to live. It's going to be a great way to end the year. As long as any babies that we have live, then we'll have a great ending to the year. Okay, we came over here, we tried for a baby, and now Beatrice Archer has gone into labor, so we're heading over to the Archer house, which is great because their daughter Beatrice has to become a toddler tomorrow, so maybe we'll just hang out over there. That's going to work out well. Maybe all the time. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I have no idea why Christopher is wearing these glasses. What in the world? Anyway, clearly I did not even look at his clothes, but their daughter, whoa, I cannot get this to be still. Be still. Their daughter is up here. Beatrice is sleeping. She's going to have the baby. I can't get them any lights yet in this house until after she gives birth. But anyway, I was about to say they've already had a boy. So the next letter is W. And we already have a William, which is not related to them. So I'm not going to do that. So let's see what W we have. You guys have given me no W names for, oh, yep, here's one. Wren Archer. I think that is the last W name I have for a boy. There's Wilhelmina and Wilma and Wendella for girls, and I guess Wren technically can be a girl or a boy name. All right, let's let you do that. This baby is screaming her head off. Could you? Oh, she's going to sleep. Never mind, Dad. I do want you to get in this house with your ridiculous glasses on. All right, first we're rolling for Mom Beatrice. Great. And now we need odd. No. Oh my gosh. I just thought if I sounded upbeat and happy about the whole thing, it would just work out exactly right. And instead it did not. And I'm real mad about it. So anyway, we're going to have her just relax on this bed so that she'll do that. And I need him to wake up Beatrice so that he can actually get in the bed. And then Wren has to die because that's awful. Anyway, so I need you, well, maybe not. Let's see. Can you just go to sleep? Okay, go to sleep. I'm sorry, babe. Just go on to sleep. Try to go night-night. Mom's just stepping right on her head, and that doesn't seem to be a problem at all. So it's already bedtime. It's 11 p.m. I'm just going to spend the night here. In the morning, we will age up this baby girl and do the rest of the birthdays, and then we'll be able to go home, do our harvest and all the rest of that stuff, and it will be fantastic. Girl, please go night-night. You are so tired. She's also sad about her little brother. I don't think she understands, but I guess she knows something bad happened. Anyway, we're sleeping. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, it's 11. It is like 6 in the morning, so that counts, and we get to age this baby up. Wow. Wild child. Okay. Okay, here is our little Beatrice Archer. Super cute. Curly hair like her mom. Adorable. Also, she was part of a twin, which I didn't realize, but she had a twin brother who died when they were born. So it's been a really long time since we've had both twins live. Y'all, I came over here to try for a baby, and William has set himself on fire right when I loaded in. I do not know what's happening right now. Can you extinguish yourself, please? And maybe can you extinguish him, please? Oh my gosh, William, you cannot die. What in this world? William, go take a shower. Oh my gosh. Girl, that's enough. We're never going to be able to have a baby in this house because, okay, can you clean this floor? Yeah, mop up the grossness on this floor. Okay. And William is going to be like, hey, maybe you should try the shower with me since that's the whole reason I came over here. He decided to burn himself up. Okay, wait, what? What in the world? They just went over to this bush. Okay. Whatever y'all decide to do is fine. I literally clicked on the shower. That's so funny. He's like, hey, by the way, I'm still hungry. Okay, we're going back to our sad little Romanian house, but it's for good news this time. Elijah gets to be a toddler. So it always makes me happy when we get to come and do good news. I just wish we also had twins still alive in this house when we got here. But anyway, I'm going to be done constantly complaining about all the babies dying since it's my fault for increasing the rolls. And that will be changing, by the way, in the 1400s. It won't be every odd number. We will add a couple more numbers that we have when we get there. But that's not for 3 more years. So right now, the babies just have to deal. I forgot that he had such dark eyes. Okay, here we go. Toddler boy. And he's silly. This always makes them look so grown up. This is Elijah Miller. So cute. All right, we have one more today, Maleficent Summer. So Isaac named his baby girl after his mom and his sister, and she's becoming a toddler today. So we're going to head over and do that birthday, and then we get to go home and harvest today. Okay, here's our baby girl, Maleficent, becoming a toddler. Wow. All right. Same hair from before. Clingy. Well, both of her parents have straight hair, so we are straightening her hair. Okay, here is Maleficent Summer. Great. Okay, great. They don't have any little ones in this house. Oh, yeah, that's because the babies keep dying. Okay. But we're done. We're done with birthdays for today. All we're doing is if anybody goes into labor, we do have one more person to try for a baby. I think I'm going to go ahead over and try for a baby now with them so that we can literally just stay at our house today unless somebody goes into labor. So Ingrid is going to be trying for a baby over here at the Carroll house, and then we will be home for the rest of the year minus births. Okay, so yes, while we were trying for a baby, we did have someone go into labor, so we're headed over to Scotland so that Piper McOtter can have her baby. Also, that should be it then. For the rest of this year, we should be able to go back to our house and have no more issues. So, Piper, yes, here they are over here. They already have two. Giovanni and Solomon are alive at home, and I think they've lost one daughter already. Yeah, they lost Piper. So, we're just going to be on the next letter of the alphabet. Okay, thankfully, she's standing right here, really close to where she gives birth. So, here we go. She is in labor. There we go. I was like, why is it not working? Oh, a girl, so fast. Okay, so what I was going to say, because the last letter that we did was a W, and I was going to say, I don't know about any X, Y, or Z, but somebody did give us an X name, and it was Xena. Do y'all remember the warrior princess? So we're going with Xena McOtter. I think it's great. Okay, girl. Wonderful. I need you to feed this baby, please. And then we will roll. So first we're rolling for Piper. Great. And now we need another odd number for the baby. Yay! Oh my gosh. I mean, she's the warrior princess. She has to live, right? Okay, great. Xena, baby Xena. I love it. Now we're going to age her up and see if she's going to break the tie. We have one redhead and one brown. So let's see what this baby is. I need you to put her down and age her up, please. Thank you so much. Brown. Aw, so cute. Okay. Here is little Xena McOtter. Oh my gosh. These babies are adorable. Okay, back home to finish out the year harvesting. All right, here we are. It is 1:37. I'm going to send her over here to start harvesting all the apples. See how that'll work. And I'm going to send baby girl over here. I don't think she can harvest yet. No, she cannot. Okay, so I'll send... Well, you know what? We'll just let her harvest all of the stuff. Then we'll have Alice come get the mail first. And then she can come out here and start harvesting these. I'm just going to tell her to harvest one at a time. This is what I usually do when I have multiple people who love Harvest Day. And I'll have him harvest a few things. And then we'll make sure that everybody got what they wanted to get, or as far as like their harvesting things. And then I'll just have Kellen probably just harvest everything. So let's go. Harvest afternoon, everybody. Oh, and the baby girl, since she can't harvest anything, we'll have her taking care of our chicken. I can't believe that there is food out. This is the first time in a really long time that there's just food sitting out. Oh, sweet girl got stung. I'm so sorry. Oh, we can evolve. Nice. We now have a perfect mushroom plant. That'll be great. Okay, wait. Y'all are just standing here, but you got everything. You got not quite everything. You keep harvesting. You just start harvesting everything because she got it all too. So now he can harvest all as well. And let's go. Wait, where are you going, Alice? Alice, why are you wandering? Please go back. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, where's the sweet boy? Where are you going? He's going to watch Grandma. He's like, hey, what are you doing, Grandma? She's like, well, I'm not even out here anymore. Where is Grandma? She's all the way out here. This sweet man, by the time he made it over here, you can come out here with everybody else. Okay, great. All of the harvesting is done. Everything looks naked out here. All right, and everybody has done great on their stuff. We do have some eggs to collect, but no coops to clean. Part of the problem is it's doing that weird thing again where it resets who belongs where and all that kind of stuff. But I am going to redo this egg back in the hatching, incubate in the coop. Okay, so one of the things that I do on harvest day is I come out here to our little chest and I open it up and I make sure that we have the best quality of everything that's in the chest. And we have some things like we got a grow fruit and we got this weird cow flower, and I've just left those out there. Also, this is the rose that came from the original rose bush that Edmund planted for Grace all the way back in 1300. And so I'm keeping it in there. Like, this perfect quality rose stays in there. And then, like, once I move the piece of spinach up here, right? This one's perfect. So once I put it up here, I delete half of what we have. And I don't delete. I sell half of what we have, which each of these cost $1 right now because they are actually, well, I said I was going to sell half. Okay. There we go. So, and we keep those in our refrigerator. What's left goes back in our refrigerator to cook with. So we keep half to cook and we sell half, i.e. trade half to different places around, like our neighbors and that kind of stuff. Okay, well, I just let them live their lives, and I did all of the moving of everything around, and then I looked over, and it was already 12:15. So we had no more births, of course. We did not get interrupted the whole rest of the day, and Alice is out here playing horseshoes and playing with some clay at 12:15. She's the only one who is not asleep, but she's not even really tired. So I'm going to leave her right there enjoying herself in the darkness, I guess. I don't know, but she's doing fine. And we will just catch back up with this family in 1398. I cannot believe how close we are. We'll spend next year when we're at home getting these done, like uprooting all the plants and getting the new ones planted in the beginning of 1400, or when we get our new heir, not our new heir, but when Harris is older and starts to get married or is becoming a teenager or whatever. I think I want to redo this space out here. Maybe I'll do that in 1400 since I always change something up in the recap, right around the recap time. I want to have the garden looking different. Like, I have an idea in my head of how I want it to go. So I think I'll change that up in 1400. And that is it. That's going to do it. Everybody's asleep except for Ida and our little house. We have had a rough couple of years, and I'm ready for some better news and some better roles to come. So hopefully that's what's going to happen. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.